The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Washington Huskies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Washington's offense comes on the field first today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done. Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I'll tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
They'll run it from the gun. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, this offensive coordinator knew he was coming into a tough environment right away, going to some plays that he thinks have a chance to be successful. And how about this run play here to get things started on the opening drive?
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. A tremendous make. He's got a howitzer for a leg.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you know. When a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment, now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Pack it at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Grab near the sticks. It's Douglas. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
A gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. The Gamecocks are moving. Down the field. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Douglas. Breaks into the clear. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Pass interference. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now first and goal from the 1. How much out of the quarterback sneak? Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, South Carolina.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. They're going to run it. Runs through the defender. Moves the ball up to the 30.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through it.
Second down, looking to throw it. Pass caught. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Caught quickly. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Ball handed off. Sends right into a wall. They've got it for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Now comes the field goal unit. He was successful with his first attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. Meant kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They'll try the ground game here with running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, this is a great gain, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
Now, instead of a nice... they're going backwards with that penalty call. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Here's a 1st and 10 play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Oh, it's a fumble! Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. Looks like... hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Here's the second down play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle is made. Short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught way back behind the line of scrimmage. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. End zone ahead. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you don't normally expect a corner to make a tackle like this, but he saves a touchdown. What a play by the young corner.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That kind of execution of a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff. That's exactly.
Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He'll hand it off. Breaks free. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the ball is hauled in. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot that's very tough to get your hands on.
Looking to scramble. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The Huskies line it up with 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he will score. Touchdown, Huskies. And now here comes the point after attempt. Extra point is good. It's still down a point, 14-13. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Roach. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
So it's 1st down, but they'll just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
And the Huskies will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. It's Douglas. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
A Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Ball handed off. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break and tackle and get some yards afterward.
And the Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. Touchdown, South Carolina. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. Got it. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down mark. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And the completion made. The gain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
There's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the 1st down.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
1st down, they're going to throw the football. It's a short completion to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end who can see what he can do after the catch.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the run, it's Roche. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And it's South Carolina in the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. The 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's got it with room to run. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen, spinning out of the tackle. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Breaks into open space. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. Washington has moved into the red zone. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. He'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. He's starting out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having the lead here in the fourth.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down and 10. Pounding away with the run game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Here's the handoff. And tests the middle and gets stuck. Just not open for business today.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, 3rd and long. Looking for his big tight end. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Gamecocks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Going after, knocked right through. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Huskies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Now on 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's a quick shovel pass. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. And it's a kneel down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the offense just takes a knee here. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And they'll kick it away here. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressure is coming. He's going to pull it down and run. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He steps out of bounds. No gain on the play. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass falls incomplete as time expires. The course in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kurt.